The bubblegum daydream setting, a small sun-soaked town named Maplewood, where quirky storefronts line the streets, children play near the park fountain, and the scent of freshly baked cookies wafts from the local bakery. In the center of it all stands an old-fashioned candy shop, Sweet Dreams, where the walls are painted in pastel colors and the shelves are filled with jars of every candy imaginable. Characters: 1. Harold McGill, a middle-aged owner of Sweet Dreams. He's a jovial man with a round belly and a twinkle in his eye. Despite his cheerful disposition, Harold feels trapped in his mundane routine, yearning for something more out of life. 2. Maggie Lewis, a lively teenager who spends her summers working part-time at the candy shop. With bright pink hair and sparkly combat boots, she dreams of pursuing a career as a graphic novelist, but grapples with self-doubt. 3. Ellis Thompson, Harold's cynical best friend and the owner of the local repair shop. He's an old soul who can't see the silver lining in anything. His gruff exterior hides a heart full of wisdom and genuine care for his friends. 4. Mrs. Peterson, an elderly lady who's a loyal customer at Sweet Dreams. With her gray hair always in a bun and an innate ability to brighten the room, she serves as a grandmotherly figure to both Harold and Maggie. Scene 1. An ordinary day. As the sun peeked through the candy stripe awning of Sweet Dreams, the smell of caramel and chocolate filled the air. Harold was busy arranging jars of gummy bears while humming an old tune, unaware that today would change everything. Maggie burst through the door, her combat boots squeaking on the wooden floor. "Harold, look what I drew," she said, brandishing a colorful sketch. "Is that a flying cupcake with eyes?" Harold laughed, leaning closer to examine her work. "It's perfect. Makes me want to eat it." "Right, but I don't know if I'll ever be good enough to make it in graphic novels," she sighed, plopping into a chair. "Hope is like candy, Maggie. You just need to pick the right flavor," Harold said, leaning against the counter, trying to impart a nugget of wisdom. Just then, Ellis trudged into the shop, his face as sour as a lemon. "You two and your daydreams will never amount to anything. The world isn't as sweet as you think." Harold Scene 2. The turning point. A week later, everything took an unexpected turn. The town council announced plans to demolish Sweet Dreams to make way for a new shopping center. The news sent shockwaves through Maplewood, and Harold was devastated. In the dim light of the shop, as he cradled a jar of vintage saltwater taffy, Maggie's voice broke the silence. "Harold, you can't let them take your dreams. I've fought for years, Maggie." "It's a losing battle," he sighed, slumping into a chair. But Mrs. Peterson, who had been quietly observing, spoke up. "Harold, every flavor has its season. You can't give up on the sweetest part of your life." Fueled by Mrs. Peterson's unwavering faith, Maggie hatched an idea. "Let's hold a sweet festival. We can invite the whole town and showcase what makes Sweet Dreams special." Scene 3. A festival amidst the storm. The day of the festival arrived and Sweet Dreams transformed into a vibrant wonderland of colors and happiness. The candy shop was filled with laughter, games, and the unmistakable scent of cotton candy.